I wonder what game I should play today. There's a lot of horror things I don't really know. Notification. Someone's calling. Hello? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I got you. Wait, you're saying it's time that I should? Of course I'm going to. Guys, today we're playing WWE Supercards. What's up guys, and welcome back to a brand new series to the channel. A game that I didn't expect myself to play on the channel itself, but here I am. We're playing WWE Supercards. Now if you don't know how this game works, how this game works in itself, it's very explanatory. It will make sense the more I play this game and kind of make you guys understand how the game works. Now if you don't know what WWE Supercards is in the first place, don't worry, I got you covered. WWE Supercards is a game where you basically collect different cards. Now obviously depending on where you are, if you're in the lower end you're going to be getting lower rated cards, but obviously if you want to progress in the game, the only way you can do that is by playing different game modes. Now today I'm going to be explaining the three most important things to this game, which is game modes, the characters, what you have to do to level them up and make sure that you have the best version of the cards, and the tiers itself. Let's firstly start off with the tiers to kind of understand where you could be, where you are. As you can see, we've got Gothic, which is the lower tier cards. Basically, they're not going to be powerful at all. But as you keep on going up and up and up, you will see Behemoth. And trust me, this right here is the most powerful tier in the game. Baba Bowie. And what's so great about this game is the fact that every term the game updates and it gives us new tiers. And because of that, you were able to grind and even get better cards and hopefully get a thing called event cards, which I'll explain soon. But enough about the tiers. You kind of know how tiers work. Now let's get into the good stuff. The game modes. How does the game modes work? Now wild mode, which is this game mode right here, you basically pick any opponent that you want to choose, and just like a normal match, this is a normal game mode. Now in this game mode you will get to choose 6 superstars in total, and 4 of them are male superstars and 2 of them are female superstars. And what you do is play normal matches. There's a total of 3 matches, and if you win those 3 matches you get a thing called draft picks, which you get from a board that I will show you right now, which is this bad boy right here. Now obviously I've been getting some picks of my own, so obviously it might look like this, but it is basically 25 cards in total. But how this works, basically you get picks from the games itself that you play. Depending on what game mode you play, you get a sufficient amount of picks. What will happen when I click this, board will reset if I draft a card which is shattered tier or above. So if I pull a shattered card, it will reset. Now obviously you won't guarantee the pull, it takes time to get your pull, but that's the whole point. It's a slow progression game, but it is worth the time to play, and trust me, it is worth the time. Now obviously that's wild mode in itself, that's the draft picks. What about these other things right here that you see on screen? PvP. Let me explain PvP. This is player vs player, and how this game mode works, you're going to go up against different players and you're actually going to be getting points to be able to rank up on the leaderboard. Now how you get these points are through these games itself: War, Royal Rumble, Women's Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, or even a Women's Elimination Chamber. And obviously War mode is basically an extended version of wild mode, which is what you saw earlier. You basically have 6 superstars, 4 of them being male superstars, 2 of them being female, and you just play. The more matches you win, the higher chance of getting better points to the game. And War, you get maximum of 41 points. Royal Rumble, you get a maximum of 105. and elimination chamber, if I'm not wrong. I don't know the rank. In fact, I forgot the point system to elimination chamber because I haven't played it as yet, so I need to play it to kind of understand. But the point system will be down in the, well, will be here in fact. But yeah, that's how basically the point system works. If you play these games like War Mode, if you play Royal Rumble, if you play elimination chamber, you basically get a lot of points. Or just be like me and just put 3 cards to train, and I'll teach you about the training situation in other videos and stuff like that to make it easier for you guys to understand. But yeah, so these are the this is basically my deck right now. I know what you're thinking, bruv, that does not look right. Trust me, it's not, but that's because I changed it so I can train these cards all together. And Royal Rumble has been so influential to a point where it's so easy to train up cards. And trust me, if you want to train up your cards and level them up, and I'm going to be explaining the leveling system on how to make your cards more powerful than ever. I'll explain that a little bit later. But this is a great game mode for you to level your cards. If you have free cards that you want to train, just put the free cards in here, and hopefully you get matches with these cards where you can level them up. Now, I could go in depth with it, but if you guys want to check out the gameplay and how it works, all of that is right there. All of the stuff for PvP War, Royal Rumble is right over here, and it's easy to understand. I just want to give you a glimpse of how everything works. Now this right here is King of the Ring. Now how this works, each hour you're going to be playing a match. Now obviously when playing a match, your cards will be unenergized, and the more that they play the matches, the more of this bar will go down. Now, in order to be able to energize your cards, you have to get this, which is called an energy card, which you can get it from the board pools itself. Whenever you get the draft picks, you can just get it from the draft board. Now, you can get energy cards by pulling it from here. Now, one thing I love about this game is the fact that it is so easy to play. All you just have to do is play 10 wild mode matches and you get 10 energy picks, and it's that easy. That easy because this game mode, in each hour your cards are being played. So basically throughout that hour you can just grind to get energy cards, but you want to make sure that your cards is energized up. Then you've got this thing called money in the bank. You have to put in 15 of your best cards. Obviously you can do that by just autofilling, and it will automatically fill your deck with your best cards. Now out of the 15 cards that you have, it will automatically pick 6 for you to play. And basically how it works, there are 5 different sets of rims. If you beat all of them, you not only grab the briefcase, but you also times 2 on the points that you get. And there's different type of points that you get from this. You have the blue, which gives you +3. You have the gold, which gives you +4. And the one that you should be going for is the platinum, which is a +5. And that will give you the most amount of points. That's how money in the bank works. And then we have a thing called events. Now events, how this works, it's a weekly thing that happens, and there are different events that you can play. As you can see, the one right now is Drew McIntyre. Now I'm not going to click on his face because I don't want to show you guys the progression that I've made throughout Road to Glory. Not going to do that. But basically how that game mode works, you have different set of cards that you can collect, all the way from Primal tier all the way to Behemoth tier. There will be a card of Primal, Vanguard, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania 36, Elemental, SummerSlam 20, so on, all the way up to Behemoth. And basically you want to rank up points to be able to collect those cards, and the more you rank up points, you can get further along in that chain to get the better cards and the higher tiered cards. And obviously I could show you where I'm at in Road to Glory, but I'm going to explain that in the next episode, so hopefully you guys understand that. Now another thing I forgot to mention when it comes to the events is that the events will hold a thing called event cards, which are powerful cards, and obviously, and in order to get those cards you want to be in the higher tiers in order for you to get it. But yeah, that's basically how that works, how the game modes work. Let me show you now how to train your cards properly. Basically what you want to be doing is playing your matches. Now if you think just collecting cards is all you have to do and then proing them, that's not the point. The point is, and I'll actually show you. Now if you go into here, as you can see, you have a thing called matches, which is over here. What you want to do is play all of the matches. Now obviously from season 6 above, which is from Nightmare tier above, the matches system is different, where instead of playing matches in power, toughness, speed and charisma and all of the others, you only have to play 100 games in total. So it doesn't matter what it is, you can just play the 100 games and that's it. Whereas with this one, because you're early in the tier, maybe you have to play the matches, and the only way you play, you know, those matches is by playing WOD mode, or something that I did suggest earlier, which is Royal Rumble. And I honestly mean it, Royal Rumble is such an easy way to level up your cards. Just put in 3 of your top cards, and then all you have to do is all your best cards, or the cards that you want to train. Down at the bottom you have 3 left arrows, 3 right arrows, 3 up arrows, 3 down arrows. Not only will you be getting so many points by playing the game like this, you're also guaranteed to be playing games with the cards that you have, playing the matches. And trust me, I've had games where I played 15 matches out of the 100. And obviously because I am, you know, I am in season 6, or I am above season 6. As I say, for season 6 cards above, the training system or the match system is different. As you saw it on the Buddy Murphy, which I'll show a picture of. In fact, I'll do a side-by-side comparison. You will see that with season 6, the match system is you just have to play 100 games. There's a thing called level. Now how you basically do this, all the cards that you collect from the draft board will be put into this system here, and you can basically get rid of all the cards that you don't want by training them up for these cards right here. So say for example, I want to train up my John Cena. I decide, you know what, I don't want any of these cards, I don't want them. You just select all, and all of them will be training food for John Cena to make him that much more powerful. And as you can see, he has leveled up, so it's definitely recommended for you to level them straight to 100 to make them powerful. And also remember to play the matches too, to make sure they're even more powerful, because it is so worth it. The one thing I forgot to mention when it comes to cards is how to get pros, because there's a thing called pros that a lot of people don't really know about. Now as you can see, I have a pro Samoa Joe, I have a pro Rey Mysterio, I have a pro Randy Orton, but how do I get pros? Well, I'm here to answer that too. How you get pros, you basically want to get a duplicate of your card. So say for example, as you can see, I've got the Miz right here. If you have 2 versions of the Miz, what you want to do is fully level the Miz up, or fully level whatever duplicate you have, fully level both of them. Make sure you play their matches. As you can see, I played all of the matches. I played all of the matches for this one. I fully trained him up. I just need to train him up. But once you do that and you make sure that both of them are equal in stats, you can combine them. And obviously the finished product you will be getting is this, and that's how powerful they are. Now after all of that, that basically is a quick introduction of how the gameplay works, how to basically level cards up, how to make them more powerful. And now let's get into the gameplay. Now I'm gonna apologize to y'all for what you're about to see. Now I did a live stream of this time ago, a few days ago I should say, and I didn't have that much energy, hence the reason why I was blurring a lot of stuff out. I wasn't completing sentences as I should, but basically because of how boring that gameplay was, I thought why not explain what I was trying to say. Now I was at this point where I was trying to train up Randy Orton, and obviously I used Royal Rumble, which is one of my favorite ways to train cards up. Generally it is, but I was using Royal Rumble to train up Randy Orton, and this game took the piss. This is why I wasn't talking that much, but I was just leveling him up, making sure that he was perfect, making sure that all of his matches was played. I leveled him up fully, and guess what? I got the proto card. So let me show you some of that footage right now. I don't think I have to train. No, I just had to play the matches and that's it. Oh my god. it's done. Pro card, yes. And obviously after I got that Randy Orton Pro, I was hoping to hit WrestleMania 36 tier. And today I was not going to back down from a fight until I hit WrestleMania 36 tier. And I was grinding to train Randy Orton up to see if he gets me closer. I even used momentum slots to try and see if I could get closer to the Randy Orton Pro. But it failed. And obviously because it failed, I thought, you know, why not just do everyone a massive favor and make this a big episode by buying 2 Swarm cards of Isaiah Swerve Scott. And obviously because of this, I was a little bit happy, but I was still displeased with the fact that I could not get to WrestleMania 36 tier until I decided to do something stupid, and that was to level up one of the Isaiah cards that I had until I hit WrestleMania 36 tier. Play the tape. I just want to get to WrestleMania tier. That's all I want to do. I'm a little bit upset. A little bit upset that I'm not in the, you know, WrestleMania tier. But I'm going to do something stupid. I am not going to be happy with what I'm about to do, but because I'm desperate to get into WrestleMania tier, I want to do it. I'm probably going to get rid of a Vanguard. I know it's stupid to say, but I'm actually probably going to get rid of a Vanguard. Because I don't need any of these Vanguard cards, to be honest. The ones that I don't need. Kyle O'Reilly, do I need that? I want to get into WrestleMania tier now. I'm screeching for it now. Like, man. Let me just pro a few cards and hopefully that should at least improve. Hopefully. Let's combine Charlotte Flair together. And for Shawn Michaels, I am not going to pro him. Silver Star pro him. He's one of my favorite wrestlers, so I'm going to fully train that card up. But right now, I need to train this card. I just want to get into WrestleMania tier. If you could just do that for me, please. That would be wonderful. If I don't get into WrestleMania tier, I'm going to be so upset. I cannot believe how close I am. I am butt crack, legit butt crack close to WrestleMania. I want to get to WrestleMania. I want to get to WrestleMania. I don't want to be standing here like a loony. No, I want to get to WrestleMania tier. That's where I want to be headed. That's where I want to be going today. If you don't get me to WrestleMania tier, I have a problem. You better get me to WrestleMania tier now. And when I mean now, I mean now. Now. Billy, you better give me the praise. Oh, this game is absolutely punching me straight in the nuts. This game is a joke. This game is a joke. This game is a legit joke. I'm going to have to use this Ember Moon. I done it. I have done it. I have got to WrestleMania 36 tier. I have done it, ladies and gentlemen. And obviously because of that, we finally hit WrestleMania 36 tier. This was when I got really excited because it was time to get my freebie. Let's go. I know I do have 2 Vanguard females. I'm hoping with this WrestleMania 36 it's a woman's card. I'm hoping it is. You ready, guys? Let's see if we can get the first pick. Come on, please. Oh, don't tell me it's gonna lead me to the end. Don't tell me it's gonna lead me to the end. Please, 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 please. It's here! Oh my god. Oh my god, what did I...
You think you know me?
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's a female! It's a female! It's a female! Yes! Lacey is probably the worst card in the game when it comes to that tier, but it's a female. It is a female, which is absolutely so good. So I hope you guys liked today's video of WWE Supercard. It's the first time I'm ever playing this game on my channel. I hope you guys liked it. And yes, I know I would be doing the outro over there, sitting on that chair, but I decided to be a little bit different if you know what I mean. So yeah man, but I hope you guys liked today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and this probably ain't gonna be the first time you see some WWE Supercard content on YouTube. There's gonna be more. So if you want more, you know what to do. Punch the like button because of the awesomeness. Not only the gaming content in WWE Supercards, but you guys who like, share, subscribe, and comment to these videos, and don't forget to subscribe to your boy Gaming with Yash. And I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.